internet people, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you have not been here before, my name is Vanessa and today we're going to get into two of my girls. We're going to get into Sabrina Carpenter's Emails I Can't Send Forward tracks, and we're also going to catch up with Demi and her re-recorded version, remix version, however you want to call it, of Heart Attack, the rock version, which I'm excited to hear. I did hear a little bit of a snippet on her Instagram, which is how I learned about the fact that she was going to have a rock version of Heart Attack, which I figured she probably was going to do something like go back to her like most popular singles or tracks that she liked in the past that were, you know, poppy or whatever the trend of the music style was in the last decade, and re-record that for, you know, her current rock sound that, you know, is more authentic to her. So I'm excited to get into those two. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe down below, hit that bell to make sure you're notified whenever I do upload next. And without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, first track of the deluxe Emails I Can't Send Forward is track 14, which is Opposite. This has a star next to it on Apple Music, so people must like it. Let's see.
Oh, so you do have a type, and it's not me. Oh, so you can reply, just to not me. I could've got contact. Guess it's public. Face like that other girl you're in love with. You knew I would see that. She looks nothing like me. It's kind of feeling like the opposite.
So, new girl.
So why do you look so happy? You were holding out to find the opposite.
I like the layers here.
Does she step out the spotlight so you bathe in it? Does she get up on top you more than I would? So I'm being lied to. She looks nothing like me. And I'm wrong.
Okay, more production in here. Oh, it's a short track. Okay. Oh, she's a cute little 2 minute and like under 250 before we get into Feather. So basically what I'm getting from that, you know, she's speaking her truth. She's getting a little sassy in the lyrics, which she's known to do. Basically, ex-person has moved on to a new girl. The new girl seems to be the complete opposite of what she is. And she's like, how are you so happy moving on to this girl who's nothing like me when you said you loved me and I was so beautiful? So that seems to be like what that's about. But that was super cute. It was catchy. I like that it starts off a little simple with the production. And then as it moves into that like second chorus, it kind of builds up all the way through the end. But yeah, she's a cute short moment. These girls with the short songs, like no bridges, nothing. We all these like 2 something minute songs. I'm like, can I get a bridge and like another chorus at the end? But she was cute. She was cute. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to Feather. This also has a star. Where are we going with this? Ooh, vibey. This bass line. Very 70s feeling. Okay, little piano. I like this one. I see why there's a star.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh my god. When she talks, there's a little giggle in there. That little piano. Ooh, I like that drop. It's giving me like read your mind energy. No doubt. I like the multiple melodies. Ooh, I like this one. That one was fun. She had a little boppy groove to it. It was giving me, like I said, read your mind energy, whereas like read your mind is definitely like midst of the relationship, like you're giving me mixed signals, I can't read your mind, whereas this one was like relationship is over and it's like there are still some mixed signals, but she's like, whatever, I don't need to worry about you. You're off my mind. And then like that whole waste your time line feels like also a callback to read your mind. Anywho, I liked it. It was fun. I grooved. This is going to be definitely a song that I will replay. I definitely see why there's a star next to it. Sometimes they put stars next to songs and they're like supposedly the popular songs on the album, but sometimes they don't vibe with me, where I'm like, why is this the most popular? But sometimes it's a match. So yes, definitely liked Feather. That one was a fun time. So second to last track, this one is Lonesome. Ooh, another little Western start. Where are we going?
If I fall in love with all my problems, will they leave me too? Believed in all your lies, cause I believed in you.
More acoustic here.
Her face with your hands around my waist. Did you even give a fuck? You can't spell lonesome without me.
Ooh, that effect.
Escape your history.
Ooh, I like that. The little note twist is right there.
You just can't.
Very Western vibes here. Interesting choice. Interesting choice, but like lines up with the other songs on the album.
I wanna hear to control how you're perceived. How it all changed when I wasn't the one they wanted you to love.
Oh, that line.
There's no hope in misery.
Oh, that's pretty.
Without me, it just can't.
It's a nice long instrumental outro. Just kind of sit in it. Interesting. I think I'm gonna need more listens to it. It definitely has like a nice little flow to it where you can kind of, you know, sway along with it. Super like personal and vulnerable lyrics there, but I mean, what's new? The whole album is vulnerable. Yeah, that was a very interesting, like, somber turn after what are the other two? It was Feather and Opposite. So it's kind of like, if we're thinking of this in like a chronological order, it's like Opposite's like, okay, X has moved on to a new girl who's completely opposite than what I am. Feather is like, okay, you know what? All the mixed signals or things you said in the past clearly don't mean a thing. It's going to be light as a feather, off my mind, that type of thing. But then Lonesome is like, well, now I'm stuck here all alone, rethinking the things you said in, you know, our relationship. Was it, you know, truth? Was it lies? Was it just a way for you to get me to perceive you and have others perceive you in a certain way, better, to look better than, you know, how you actually are or acted? Interesting. All right, so we're gonna get to the final track, the last track, Things I Wish You Said. So I feel like, I don't know, because Decode was a very good like closer of the standard edition of this album. So I'm wondering how Things I Wish You Said compares to Decode in now closing out this version, like deluxe version of the album. A lot of guitars. Another short track.
Baby, sorry I left you in the dark. Nobody gets my jokes. Everyone here thinks I'm fucking rude. Without you here, I don't know what to do with myself. Things I wish you said to me. Darling.
Ooh, the layers, the harmonies.
Your sister said that you got in an accident.
Love this harmony.
I can't get your songs out of my head. Even stomach loving somebody else before I fall asleep.
That's kind of where I thought the notes were going to go after that first chorus. How it was going to end. Ooh, that's so ethereal.
It's not you, it's me. Real apology on idiotic things.
Pretty.
You never said things you'll never say to me.
Wow. Oh, and the album started over. That was very, speaking of somber turns, that one was very much a somber moment. Like, it definitely had, I'm saving this to my library. Whereas Decode had very much like, I've already thought everything through. Like, nothing's gonna change. Everything happened the way that it happened. There's nothing left to decode. Like, that's it. Like, cards are on the table. It is what it is. Whereas this is kind of more like, I still replay things on, you know, how things were handled and things I wish you said. And, you know, unfortunately, you'll never say those things to me that I wish you would have said or that I wish you would say. And it's more of that like, instead of Decode being that acceptance that like, it is what it is, everything happened, like, it's done. This is more like, I have to accept that, you know, things didn't end the way that I wanted. Like, the things we said to each other and the things that weren't said are just gonna have to be that way, and I have to accept that. So that's a very interesting kind of a different way of acceptance of an end of a relationship for this track versus Decode. Anywho, I thought these were great songs. I really liked, shoot, I'm already forgetting the names. I think it was Feather, right? It was Feather. So Opposite, I think she was cute. I feel like that one will grow on me and I'll end up really liking that. Feather was my favorite. Lonesome and Things I Wish You Said are, like I said, very somber versus the other two, especially because Feather has that, you know, groovy vibe to it where you can kind of really like, it's more of a boppy song. These ones are a little more like, I'm gonna sit in my feels and stuff, but I do think that they're beautiful. They sound amazing. And a lot of the tracks on the standard version of the album, a lot of it was like co-written with Julia Michaels, which I noticed that these four were not. So I feel like the songwriting, while the whole album and these tracks are vulnerable, the songwriting specifically is definitely, there's just like a little bit of a difference that I could tell the Julia Michaels influence versus like the non-Julia Michaels influence. But anywho, that is Emails I Can't Send forward. Now we're gonna move on to Miss Demi Lovato. Yes, Miss, because she did say that she will go by they, them, or her. We're gonna go into Demi Lovato's new version of Heart Attack, the rock version, and I am running out of this recording, so let me switch the tape. So let's get into Heart Attack rock version. I know I'm gonna love this because I already feel like Heart Attack is already an epic song, so I can't even like imagine it being worse, just only even better and more epic with the rock production on this. Anyway, let's go. Yeah. Come on, guitar. Never had trouble getting what I want. I like the re-recorded vocals. Bob your head. It's all on the drums and guitar now. I'm just gonna be singing this whole time, guys. about to be so epic. Come on, Demi. How does she get up there? It makes no sense to me. Girl. And then we're just getting like a rock fade out moment with the feedback. Yeah, it's just like 30 seconds of outro feedback with like guitar playing. Oh my god. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. If you did not notice. Yeah, saving that to my library, because that, it's all in the drums and the guitar. It really makes a difference in just how epic, because that time period, this is what, 2013 when this came out originally? So that was like the era of everybody doing the like, not techno, but very much like house, what is that like style of music? That was like the Justin Bieber, Somebody to Love, like it was very much at like a house techno, I don't even know, like just like the really hard beats, like Break Free, Ariana Grande, like it was that era of just like the DJs really doing all that with the like production wise in that early 2010s era of music, of pop music specifically. That was just, making it into a rock version just makes sense. It just makes sense. And like I said, thoroughly enjoyed myself. That was an epic, like the extra ad-libs at the end where she's like hitting the stratosphere with her vocals, which, you know, I don't understand. She's literally an alien. How do you get up there? Like it's insane. It's ridiculous. I don't get it, but I'm here for it all day, every day. Yeah, so you guys, now that I've sat here and enjoyed my girls, let me know what you guys think down below. Were you liking the emails I sent forward? Bonus tracks from Sabrina Carpenter. How do you feel about those tracks compared to the standard 13 tracks of the original release of the album? And if you think it's cohesive, because I think it's cohesive. I think the sound really just extends from what she already released. And what do you think? What do you guys think of Demi's re-recorded version of Heart Attack, the rock version? If you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and if you really think that this is just really where Demi is supposed to be, like her sound is like the rock Vago, like the rock Vado sound is really just Demi. Like that's literally her, like her with the rock and like pop influenced rock and rock influenced pop, like that, it just goes hand in hand for her. And like it's literally where it's her lane, like that's where she needs to be. So if you agree, let me know down below. But anyway guys, I'm gonna end this video. I've been here too long enjoying all the things and just talking way too much, so I'm gonna go. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you had a good time bopping with me to our girlies. Granted, there were some sad bops with Sabrina, and Heart Attack was more of an epic like head-banging bop. But if you bopped along regardless, give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, comment down below your thoughts. I want to know. And until next time, subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.